A slight change in the trajectory of today's winter storm caused some activities in East Alabama to be canceled and also raised questions about the continuing impact later this week. State troopers have some safety tips for driving in ice and snow, and local motorists may have to avoid some construction areas at several train crossings.
The Calhoun County Basketball Tournament is in full swing. I'll get you caught up in sports. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. Katie Edwards has the evening off. Schools and governments across East Alabama were shut down today in anticipation of snow coming from a winter storm that had caused traffic problems throughout the southern counties of the state. The National Weather Service had first forecast little or no impact north of Interstate 20, but by late morning, the pattern had shifted and the possibility of snow was increasing. Calhoun County was placed under a winter weather advisory until 6 a.m. Wednesday, according to the county's emergency management agency. Snow accumulations of up to 1/4 of an inch are possible. While only minor snowfall amounts are anticipated, those accumulations could lead to some travel impacts. Jacksonville, Anniston, and Oxford City Schools have already announced a 2-hour delay starting classes on Wednesday because of concerns about lingering problems. Republic Services, which collects garbage for several local cities, began their routes as normal early this morning. But by noon, they had decided to call back their trash pickup drivers in Anniston and Jacksonville for safety reasons. The routes were not completed today, will be prioritized and finished Wednesday if weather and road conditions permit. Once those routes are completed, tomorrow's routes will begin as scheduled. In the meantime, local law enforcement and public safety organizations are keeping a watch to see if this winter storm does have any impact on local roads and bridges. Forecasters say the recent cold spell means that any icy precipitation is likely to stick to the ground immediately and may not melt until sometime Wednesday, when temperatures are expected to rise above freezing for the first time this week. Maintenance work will begin this week on some local railroad crossings. We'll have that story in just a moment.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Barrett Body Shop has moved to its new location on Highway 431 in Alexandria. Barrett has been delivering top-notch collision repair in Calhoun County since 2000. Our skilled team restores your vehicle to pre-accident condition with a commitment to quality and safety. Choose Barrett Body Shop for honest, reliable service. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Norfolk Southern Railroad has announced plans to perform maintenance on more than a dozen railroad crossings in the southern part of Calhoun County. That work is scheduled to begin this week at Edwardsville Road and then move into the Anniston-Oxford area. The maintenance team will move approximately 1 mile per day and work on the crossings in tandem. Each crossing will be closed for 1 or 2 days and reopened within 48 hours of closure. Crossings in Anniston will include the Old Choccolocca Road, Milligan Street, Ericton Drive, Kelly Lynn Road, DeArmonville Road, F Street, and 4th Street. In Oxford, this work will impact Chevron Road, Coleman Road, Hillier Robinson Industrial Parkway, Pace Street, Moore Street, and Chestnut Road. Drivers are advised to plan alternate routes and expect minor delays in the areas that are affected. Alabama drivers aren't used to driving in snow and ice, so state troopers have some tips for staying safe. We'll have those details in just a moment.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Getting my car serviced is easier than ever with Buster Miles Automotive Group in Cleburne and Calhoun County. They pick up my car, service it, and deliver it back. Convenient, efficient, and top quality. Schedule your service today and see why Buster Miles Automotive Group is the smart choice.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Today's winter storm in south and central Alabama brought snow and ice to areas that are unused to either one. With temperatures expected to remain below freezing tonight and into tomorrow, dangerous driving conditions will remain in place for several more hours. Hal Taylor, the Secretary of the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, says these conditions pose unique challenges for Alabama communities where winter weather is rare. To help motorists deal with these issues, state troopers have issued some safety tips. First, drivers should avoid unnecessary travel. Next, they should monitor weather updates. The Alabama Department of Transportation has a real-time map of the state's highway system that motorists can check before leaving home. Local media and the National Weather Service are providing constant coverage of the storm's effects. Drivers are also encouraged to prepare their vehicles for winter travel. That means checking tires, batteries, wiper blades, and fluids. An emergency kit should be kept in the car that includes blankets, snacks, water, and a flashlight. Motorists should drive slowly and cautiously. Reducing speed, increasing the distance between vehicles, and avoiding sudden stops or sharp turns can help prevent accidents. Troopers also advise against using cruise control because steering sensitivity can change on icy roads, leading to the loss of vehicle control. Drivers should also remain aware of their surroundings and watch for ice on bridges, overpasses, and shaded areas, which can freeze more quickly than other surfaces. Road closure signs must be followed. They're in place to protect public safety. And finally, all drivers should use their headlights to enhance visibility. Jordan Smith's coming up next to take a look at our local area sports.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Last night in the quarterfinal round of the girls' action in the Calhoun County Basketball Tournament, the number 4 seed, the Sacs Wildcats, and the number 5 seed, the Alexandria Valley Cubs, went toe-to-toe. That would provide the first upset of the tournament. The Valley Cubs took down Sacs in the first upset of the tournament, 61-50, to cash in a trip to the semifinals next Monday night. Head coach Craig Kiker and his Lady Alexandria team defeated Faith Christian in the second round, 57-17, to take on Sacs last night. In last night's matchup, the Valley Cubs led 23-19 at the half before pulling away in the third quarter. Charlie Paris led the Alexandria Valley Cubs with 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Samira Duncan added 12 points, and Landry Patterson finished with 9, all from behind the arc. The Valley Cubs have now won 7 of their last 9 and will move on to the semifinal matchup. In the nightcap last night, the number 4 seed Piedmont Bulldogs and the number 5 seed the Jacksonville Golden Eagles on the boys' side battled it out on the court at Pete Matthews Coliseum in a game that was close to going to overtime. Piedmont would hold the Jacksonville Golden Eagles in the last 0.8 seconds of the game to win 52-50 in a thriller. Both teams were evenly matched on both sides of the ball, but the Bulldogs' Colton Proctor sealed the deal with less than 30 seconds to go with a shot under the goal after a rebound. Ish Bethel led Piedmont in scoring with 17 points, followed by Proctor, who had 15 points on the night. The Bulldogs now move on to the semifinal matchup on Monday night. Speaking of the Calhoun County Tournament, let's move over and look at some of the other games throughout the tournament. Faith defeated Welborn in the first round, 39-33, then would lose to Alexandria on Saturday by a score of 57-17. Weaver defeated White Plains 46-39 yesterday to move over to the quarterfinal round to take on the Oxford Yellow Jackets, who's the number 1 seed, on Saturday at 7 p.m. Sacs lost to Alexandria, as we just told you yesterday, 61-50. Alexandria cashes their ticket into the semifinal round on Monday night. On the other side of the bracket, the Piedmont Bulldogs defeated JCA yesterday, 54-37. They will take on Jacksonville now on Saturday night, the number 2 seed. Pleasant Valley lost to Ohatchee by a score of 39-29 on Friday night. Then Ohatchee lost to the number 3 seed, the Anniston Bulldogs, 45-34, and Anniston will move into the semifinal round on Monday. In boys action, Sacs, the number 12 seed, defeated Faith Christian on Friday, 52-48. Then lost to Jacksonville on Saturday night, 78-60. Jacksonville lost to Piedmont, as we just told you, 52-50, and Piedmont, the number 4 seed, will move into the semifinal matchup at 7 p.m. on Monday. Ohatchee defeated Donahoe Monday by a score of 67-51. They will now play the number 1 seed, the Oxford Yellow Jackets, on Monday night at 8:30. On the other side of the bracket, the number 11 seed JCA defeated Welborn 73-60, then lost to Weaver, the number 6 seed, on Saturday, 87-52. Weaver then lost to the number 3 seed Anniston yesterday in a closer matchup than the score really shows. Anniston defeated Weaver 57-38 to move into the semifinals. Then White Plains played Pleasant Valley yesterday morning and defeated them 60-47, and they will face Alexandria, the number 2 seed, on Saturday at 5:30. Looking at some of the other scores from last night across the region, Talladega in girls action defeated Munford 58-21. Ranburne beat Horseshoe Bend 64-29. Lincoln defeated Sylacauga on the road 55-47. And Fort Payne upset Southside 54-35. In boys action last night, Talladega defeated Munford 62-58. Sylacauga defeated the Golden Bears of Lincoln 84-49. Spring Garden goes in and defeats 5A Arab 65-61, and Huntsville defeats Oxford by a score of 69-55. That'll do it for sports. Let's head back over to Mike.
Thanks for that update, Jordan, and thank you for watching us today. You'll find us here every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Just go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Wednesday for your news on your schedule.